What if the hope for tomorrow is hiding in the struggles of today? There's an ancient wisdom that speaks directly to this. In the Bible, the Apostle Paul writes in Romans 5 verses 3 to 4 that, "We also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance, character, and character, hope." What if that isn't just a verse, but a blueprint for transformation? All around the world, people have faced circumstances that would break most of us. They've lost their homes, their jobs, and even their sense of who they are. Yet, from those ashes, they discovered a strength they never knew they had. These aren't fairy tales. These are the true stories of people who, when faced with impossible odds, found a resilience that couldn't be shaken. Their journeys show us how community, perseverance, and a single decision to just keep going can forge a path to a brighter future. Before the sun even thinks about rising, the first thought that hits you is, how will we eat today? For millions, this isn't a passing worry, it's a suffocating reality. It's the reality for a pastor in Guatemala whose world was washed away by a volcano, leaving him to wonder how he'd feed his family. It's the reality for 5 women in a small Nicaraguan village, bound together by the shared burden of hunger. It's a reality that can feel like a dead end. But what happens when someone decides to turn around and carve a new path? In a small village in Guatemala, Pastor Joss watched as a volcano buried everything he had ever built. His home, his farm, his entire community, gone. For 4 agonizing months, unemployment was a constant, unwelcome guest. The weight of his family's survival pressed down on him, a feeling of helplessness that is all too familiar for so many. In these moments, hope feels like a distant luxury. Miles away, in Nicaragua, a similar story of scarcity was the daily life for 5 women, Andrea, Anna, Nohimi, Belkis, and another Anna. They lived under the constant shadow of poverty, where the dream for tomorrow was simply a meal for today. Their struggle wasn't from a single, dramatic disaster, but the slow, grinding erosion of daily hardship. This is the reality for countless communities, and for the millions of children who rely on feeding programs just to have the energy to learn and to dream. When your present is a constant battle for survival, how do you even begin to imagine a future? It's a question that can silence even the strongest among us. But in these stories, it's the question that sparked a revolution. A brighter tomorrow doesn't just happen. It's built. It's built on a foundation of courage. That single decision that says, I will not be defined by this struggle. For Pastor Joss, that decision came when he joined an agriculture program from Convoy of Hope. With no job and a family to feed, he chose to learn, to plant, to work the earth again, even when the future was completely uncertain. It was an act of faith in the face of despair. For the 5 women in Nicaragua, their turning point arrived when they also partnered with Convoy of Hope. For 10 months, they dedicated themselves to mastering new agricultural skills, learning to grow food in small, overlooked spaces. This wasn't just about farming, it was about reclaiming their power. They chose to learn together, to lean on each other, and to fight back against the hunger that had defined their lives. But the turning point isn't always an external opportunity. Sometimes, it's a profound internal shift. U.S. Air Force Master Sergeant Brandon Hockenbarger faced a battle far from any physical field. He survived a near-fatal injury, the tragic death of his brother, and even a suicide attempt. He was broken. But then he discovered the Japanese art of kintsugi, mending broken pottery with gold, making it more beautiful for having been broken. This became his mantra. He made a conscious choice to see his scars not as damage, but as proof of survival. He started looking for the good, and in doing so, he began to piece his life back together. This internal pivot is a powerful force. Chris Magleby had a successful career, but inside he was silently battling chronic anxiety that led to a psychotic break in 2017. His turning point came through therapy and a renewed sense of spirituality, inspired by the writings of Viktor Frankl, who found meaning even in the horrors of a concentration camp. Chris realized that his connections with loved ones were like nutrients flowing beneath the surface, giving him strength when he had none. He chose to embrace his vulnerability and seek help, transforming his inner world. That one decision, to plant a seed, to join a program, to look for the good, to ask for help, is where the future begins. And the results are nothing short of extraordinary. In Guatemala, Pastor Josa's act of faith bore fruit, literally. He stood amidst his new crops, his farm and his community's spirit reborn from the ashes, and declared, "Thank God, we have always had enough to eat." His perseverance didn't just feed his family, it planted seeds of hope that inspired his entire village. The 5 women in Nicaragua saw their small gardens flourish, providing enough food to end their own hunger. But their story didn't end there. They became leaders. As a group, we must share what we have learned with other women, they stated, so that they, too, can have their own garden. They turned their personal victory into a community-wide movement, empowering others to break the cycle of poverty. Master Sergeant Hockenbarger, once a man on the brink, used his golden scars to heal others. He became a master resiliency trainer, teaching fellow service members his techniques for finding strength in struggle. He even saved the life of a high-ranking officer, proving that everyone deserves a second chance to live extraordinary lives. And Chris Magleby, who once felt lost in his own mind, found his ultimate purpose not in his career, but in sharing his story. By speaking openly about his mental health journey, he provides a lifeline to others who feel isolated in their own struggles, turning his deepest pain into a source of connection and healing. This pattern of resilience isn't limited to a select few, it's a universal human story, written by people from all walks of life. Think of J.K. Rowling, a single mother on welfare who faced countless rejections before her perseverance gave the world Harry Potter, turning poverty into purpose. Think of Nelson Mandela, who emerged from 27 years of imprisonment not with bitterness, but with a spirit of forgiveness that dismantled apartheid and healed a nation. Consider Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm in a shark attack at just 13 years old. Instead of letting her loss define her, her passion drove her back to pro surfing just 1 month later, where she continued to win championships. Or Walt Disney, who faced poverty early in life and used his limitations to spark an era of unparalleled innovation. These iconic figures, alongside Oprah Winfrey, who turned a childhood of abuse into a platform of global influence, all followed the same arc. They faced devastation, they made a pivotal choice, and they forged a new tomorrow. The journey from devastating loss to a brighter future is paved with small, intentional steps. It's found in the resilience of children in places like the Mathar Valley, whose access to a daily meal gives them a hopeful picture of recovery and the chance to live an intentional life. It's found in the work of Catherine Goetsky, who, after losing her father to suicide, developed SHINE strategies to teach others the skills of hope, stress skills, happiness habits, inspired actions, and nourishing networks. Hope is not a passive wish. It is an active choice. It's the choice to plant a seed in barren ground. It's the choice to mend what is broken and see the gold in the cracks. It's the choice to believe that community can heal what isolation has wounded. Every story we've heard today started with a tomorrow that looked bleak. But in each one, an individual, supported by their community, decided to act. They discovered that their circumstances did not have the final say. They found hope, not by waiting for the storm to pass, but by learning to build in the rain. If these true stories of resilience have moved you, please consider sharing this video. You never know who might need to hear a message of hope today. Your share can be a light for someone navigating their own darkness. And for more stories that restore your faith in the power of the human spirit, make sure to subscribe and join our community. Together, we can continue to spread the message that even after the deepest loss, there is hope in every tomorrow. And if you're going through something heavy right now, don't carry it alone. Share your prayer request below. This is more than a video. It's a prayer family. We read every comment. We lift every name. We stand with you in the battles no one else sees. If this prayer brought peace to you today, click the like button as your digital amen. It helps others find this moment of strength and stillness too. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and join us every day for prayer. One verse, one prayer, one moment with God can shift everything. Remember, God never turns away a surrendered heart. He hears every whisper, counts every tear, and holds every moment you offer Him. This isn't just a video. This is your altar. Your moment. Your turning point. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here praying with you again.